Here's how to increase your teaching salary with a few simple steps. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Just Joji, where we talk everything getting out of debt, personal finance, all through the lens of being a teacher, having multiple side hustles, and just being frugal. In this video, we're going to talk about all the steps you can take to maximize your teaching income. We'll first look at how teachers get paid, and then look at every possible way that you can increase your income as a teacher. Let's start with how you get paid. It really boils down to two metrics. First, the number of years that you've taught, and second, the number of units you've earned after your bachelor's degree. School districts will use those two metrics to determine how much money you make. And if you want to know exactly how much money you would make in the school district that you want to teach at, it's as simple as typing in the name of your school district and salary schedule on Google. Keep in mind that the salary scale for every district, county, and state is different due to the cost of living of the area and the overall affluence, since property taxes fund schools. Every district has their own salary schedule, which details exactly how much money you would get paid based upon that point of your career in that school district. The number of years of service is largely out of your control, because if you want to get to step 10, you have to teach for 10 years. However, earning more units is completely in your control, and it is by far the best way to increase your teaching income. So if you want to increase your income, simply do one of these two things. One, either teach more years, or two, earn more units. If you're a new educator, I'd highly recommend that you smash the like button, because I'm gonna help you maximize your income and pick up some side hustles. All jokes aside, I highly recommend you go absolutely crazy with getting as many units as possible for two reasons. First, the earlier you do this in your career, the more money you're gonna make over your lifetime. And two, this ensures that your teaching salary doesn't stay stagnant. You don't want to be making the same income for 20 years, as you'd actually be making less money every single year due to inflation. So do yourself a huge favor and max out your units as early as possible. I'd recommend just asking your human resources department, as they can lay out exactly what you need to do to get more units. This would include things like the accredited universities that your school will accept units from, potential upcoming opportunities to earn some units, and just anything else related to the salary schedule. Now that we talked about the structural ways that teachers get paid, let's talk about some of the other opportunities that teachers have to make some more income. First, you could teach what is called sixth fifths. This means giving up your prep period to teach a sixth class, which would lead to a significant increase in your income in exchange for your prep period. Essentially, more work for more money. Second, you could take on the role as a coach, as coaches usually receive small stipends. And third, you could take on literally any other paid role in the stipend schedule, which you could also easily find online for your school district. Now that we've talked about the ways that teachers get paid and the ways that you can increase your income, let's use my salary as an example to show you what I've done to maximize my teaching income. I'm a third-year teacher, and here is the salary schedule for my district. While this is technically my third year of full-time teaching, I'm actually on step 4 because my school accepted my internship year as a year of teaching. I'm also in the highest paying class because, along with my master's degree, I also have a total of 75 units. I've actually been in this highest step since I started the first day of teaching, because I obtained my teaching credential alongside my master's degree, which means that before I even taught my first day of school, I was probably already making more money than some teachers who have been there for numerous years but only have a bachelor's degree. You can see that step 4 in the highest paying class pays a total of $65,805. But because I also have a master's degree, I make an additional $1,980 as a stipend every single year. I'm also the baseball coach at my school, which means I earn an additional stipend of $3,000 a year. Lastly, I've taken on the role as a SAC lead, which also pays an additional $996 as a stipend every single year. All of that brings my gross pre-tax salary to $71,781 as a third-year teacher. Something I want to point out about this is I was very intentional while I was getting my master's degree to get as many units as possible. If I had not pursued a master's degree while I was also getting a teaching credential, I would have started at one of the lower classes and earned significantly less income as a starting teacher. This is why it's so important for you as a new teacher, or even if you're a teacher well into your career, to go out there and get as many units as possible so that you can start making more money. Now that we've talked about the structural ways that teachers get paid and the opportunities that teachers have to get paid more money, let's talk about what I think is actually the best way to make more money as a teacher, and that is picking up side hustles. Now, I know teaching is hard. I know that it can be physically and emotionally and mentally draining at some times, and we need those breaks to rejuvenate and to recharge our batteries. But at the end of the day, teachers do have a lot of time when you're not actually teaching. Thanksgiving break, winter break, spring break, summer, holidays. These can all be opportunities to invest your time in finding a meaningful side hustle that can seriously supplement your teaching income. I've personally chosen reselling on Amazon FBA and eBay, as well as selling t-shirt designs on Merch by Amazon. But there are literally so many things out there that you can do to generate more money for yourself. I do Amazon FBA, eBay, and Merch by Amazon because it's what I found that I'm best at. If that's something that you want to learn how to do, I'd be more than happy through this channel to share with you how I make a significant side income through those side hustles. So let's quickly summarize what we talked about in this video. First, the way that teachers get paid is by the number of years of service and the number of units you've earned after your bachelor's degree. Every single school district will have a different salary schedule and pay a different amount of money, which depends on things like the cost of living and the overall affluence of the area. The easiest way to increase your income is just to teach another year and another year and another year, but the most significant way to increase your income is just to go back to school and get some more units. Other opportunities include teaching 6/5, giving up your prep period to teach a 6th class, taking on the role as a coach and receiving a stipend, or taking on any other role in the stipend schedule, which you can also easily find for your school. And lastly, and most importantly, what I think you need to do is take the time that you have off and invest in some sort of side hustle that can generate a significant side income. And that's all I got for you today. If you learned or enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.